Hi everyone, I'm Katie, and today the object I brought in was a softball, and it mainly is the entire sport as a whole, not just the ball, so yeah. Alright, baseball has been America's favorite national pastime since the 1860s, and softball came around during the late 1880s. Softball was a huge part of my life for about 13 years, and it taught me perseverance, dedication, discipline, and to respect my superiors. Without softball, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I got this softball from my favorite coach, who was my coach for over 4 years. And after every game, when I was on her travel ball team, she would give out the game ball to the person who did the best. And I had pitched a really good game that day, so she gave me the game ball. Being a pitcher is not an easy job. You have to have great dedication and perseverance. I started pitching when I was 8 years old, and I took private lessons, and I had to practice for an hour every single day. Let's face it, when you're 8 or 10 or 14, that's the last thing that you want to spend your time doing. But if you don't practice, then you let your team down. This is where I learned that in order to be successful, you have to work hard at what you want, even if you don't necessarily like putting in the time. And then when I went into high school, I easily made the freshman team. And I pitched a great season, but I can't say that my attitude was that great. I was 14 years old, and I knew it all. I had a teenage attitude, and no one, not even my coach, who you're supposed to respect, could tell me what to do. I fell through my freshman year and had a successful season, but I had a rude awakening when tryouts came around my sophomore year. I was cut because I had a bad attitude. And that entire year, I worked really hard on my attitude and improving it, and I made the JV team the next year. From that experience, I learned that I have to control what comes out of my mouth and the attitude that I exude in order to do well, and that I'm not judged just on my performance, but my demeanor as well. And although softball is a huge part of my past, and it has taught me many life lessons, even if you excel at something, it doesn't necessarily guarantee you success. And softball taught me that I needed to work hard, stay focused, and respect authority in order to be successful in life. And